Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. We left off last time, here, back at the Kaer Morhen Fortress. And, yeah, you know what I haven't really done for a long time? Assign some skill points. This is going to be really random, but we'll just take the first, 1 or 2 minutes of this episode to look at some of our skill points and see what we can do. Actually, I haven't really looked at my mutations for a while either. What did we need again? So I was going for... Let's see. I was going for Bloodbath, I believe, which requires... Oh, look at that. I already have enough to get it. Let's just go ahead and call Roach here. Yeah, it takes a while to get out of that menu. So let's call Roach. And I believe I have some of those greater red mutagens. So Roach just has to be close, I think, in order for me to craft these. Or maybe I just have to, get them out of the inventory. I don't know. Let me take a look. Still not 100% sure about how the whole Roach stash crafting works, but yeah, I think I need to get them out of the saddlebags. Okay, so crafting, nope, inventory, stash, and we'll look for greater red mutagens wherever the hell they are. Sorry if this is kind of boring, but let's just get this done right now. Greater reds, I know I crafted a couple of these at some point. Oh my god, I have so many different mutagens. It's going to be impossible to find. Oh, maybe I don't. Weird. Okay, I guess I crafted only the blue and the green. Alright. Let's go into alchemy here, and we'll go to mutagens, greater red. Where are these? It's awkward that they're not sorted by alphabetical order. I have to find them. Okay, here they are. Yeah, look at that. I have 0 plus 8, which means I have 8 of them. What? I'm just going to have to find it. Okay. Means I have so many freaking... Let's just deposit all this crap right now. Yeah. Roach is kind of getting full up, so I need to do some crafting soon. I mean, look at these mutagens. They look so advanced, They look like actual cells with the components or whatever. It's been a long time since I studied biology. I think I took it once in high school and then never again. But yeah, all I really know is mitochondria and the epidermis, whatever. Yeah, laugh at me all you want. I have zero understanding of biology, with the exception of how photosynthesis works and all that stuff. Yeah, here they are, greater red mutagens. They're not in the same place as the blues and greens, oddly enough. So we need 3 of them, so let's just take these out. Go into character. Always takes a while to load the mutations. Okay, so now we're able to get Bloodbath. Each blow dealt in melee combat increases attack power by 2% until the combat ends, but the bonus is lost if you take damage. Actually, not too bad. I mean, assuming that I take a hit maybe once every, on average, 5 hits, that's 2%, 4%, 6%, 8%. I get quite a lot of boosts, right? And if I manage to not get hit for longer, then I get even more bonuses. So I don't know if that's better than Toxic Blood. Honestly, it's better, definitely better than Euphoria. I still don't really understand what Euphoria even is. The maximum amount of boost I was able to get from it was less than 5%. So yeah, not significant. We're going to unlock Bloodbath, and we're just going to put that on over Toxic Blood for now, just to see how it performs. Okay, and now all we need is Cat Eyes, and then we can go into that all-elusive metamorphosis. So Bloodbath requires 1 mutation and 3... Cat Eyes requires 1 mutation and 3 ranged combat. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to have to really start using the crossbow more and save up those skill points. I mean, as far as ranged combat goes, there aren't really much more I want to invest into. I mean, lightning reflexes, 50% is fine. We don't need it anymore. And Cold Blood, well, I mean, it has to be on incapacitated opponents. And if you're fighting anything worthwhile, right, like a Leshen or a Griffin, it's hard to actually incapacitate them. So this Cold Blood ability, not all that useful. So let's just forego that one, and we'll just build up these points so that we can get Cat Eyes. And finally, we have, I know I said 1 or 2 minutes doing this, but I guess it's going to be closer to 5-6 minutes. So finally, we have a defense skill point, which we can put into counterattack to max that out. Look at that. After successful counterattack, the next hit deals 10% more damage and has a 15% higher critical hit chance. Empower bashes. We don't really use any bashes, or well, we use kicks sometimes, but mostly it's like slashes. Your sword slashes an additional 10% chance to apply up to 5 stacks of bleeding. That's cool. Okay, so now into our signs. Oh, look at all these skill points we can have in our signs. Let's max out that Frozen Ard. Igni, we were doing... What were we doing with Igni? I think it was Pyromaniac. Yeah, because Firestream is kind of meh. So Pyromaniac to get more damage. Yurden, we were doing... oh yeah, Warding Glyphs is good. Actually, every one of the skills here in the Yurden tree is really good. So let's just go ahead and grab more points onto Yurden Glyph. We have 2 points for that. So now this Warding Glyph does more damage. Used to be called Yurden Trap. And with Quen, we were doing... God, yeah. Quen... You know, these Quen skills... just weird. I never use Active Shield. Let's just put a point into Warding Shield. Try to get a counter attack or 2 off of that. And that's it. In our mutation, we do need 1 mutation point for the cat eyes. So let's actually... What do we need for... metamorphosis? We don't even need mutation for metamorphosis, so okay, let's just go ahead and use this mutation point then. Get that synergy up. Yes. Okay, awesome. Trial of the Grasses, sure, we'll get more killing spree, and we do have also another mutation point, so now we get tissue resilience. Fever doesn't really bother me that much, so I'm not gonna go for it. Adaptation, okay, it's not great. For sure, we're going to be getting another mutation point before we get 3 more range combat points, so let's just go ahead and put the point onto adaptation. I don't use a whole lot of decoctions, so getting 20% more duration, I guess, is fine. And oil preparation, we have maximized precise administration. Your blade oils no longer lose potency as they run out. Awesome. And finally, brewing, we have heightened tolerance. What does this do again? Oh, yeah, that's not that great. What about remedial brew? Oh, that's not great either. Let's just get another point into side effects. Yeah, I guess some regular mutagens as a byproduct of crafting. And finally, we do have this 1 general skill point. If you see here, I almost have everything applied, which is really cool. While meditating, imbibing a potion. Yeah, this is one of those that's like not too great. I can't say never. I rarely use 2 potions at a time, and if I do, most of the time the second one's going to be a healing one that I use during combat. So while meditating, like, I don't know. Oh, okay, I see what it does. Okay, if I use a potion while meditating, my next potion will have 10% less toxicity. That's, I don't know. It seems just kind of underwhelming. Let's see here. We have increases stamina. Oh, that's good. I mean, that is just... Yeah, this improved conditioning is just straight up +1 stamina regen. It's not huge, but certainly works. Okay, so I think... actually, let me just go ahead and meditate a little bit with a campfire. And I'm going to wait till morning because it just looks prettier that way. And also I want some vitality bonus here. There we go. And let's wait till morning. Yeah, 5 a.m. That's fine. And plus now we'll have this little campfire site built for the next time we want to meditate outside of this fortress.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
Okay, so now we're going to look for Eskel to bait a forktail. We got follow the tracks left by Eskel's horse using your Witcher senses. Okay. How do we know these are not Roach's horseshoe prints? Because Roach does run around everywhere, right? Maybe Geralt memorized Roach's foot size or horseshoe size and it knows exactly which are Roach's and which are someone else's horse. Knowing Geralt and knowing his crazy Witcher senses, that's not even too far-fetched. Okay, so it seems like Eskel is really on the move, unlike Lambert. Yennefer asked Lambert to go to the circle, and he just stayed home brewing vodka for a week and just didn't do anything else. Whereas Eskel is actually out there hunting whatever Yennefer asked him to hunt. I think it's like a forktail or something. Wyvern. Ooh, crushing Vicovaro blade. Okay, Vicovaro being a country in the southern continent, very close to Nilfgaard.
That's his horse.
Oh.
What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
Yeah, that's okay. It actually looks kind of like the horse that the Whispering Hillock possessed. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's gonna happen every episode. The controller with the USB. Sorry, like, at least I'm mentioning it so you know it's not your own computer. Alright, we got some corrosive oil and enhanced golden oil. Oh, thank you very much, Eskel. I gotta find a way to, like, not have any Windows sounds show up in any of my recordings, which is gonna be very difficult, right? Because I'm recording sound, but my recording software doesn't know that the sound is coming from my game. It's just recording all the sound that's coming through my computer. I don't know.
Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Maybe once I get a new USB, like a DualShock charger, it will get better. Because I have a feeling it's my cable's problem. I don't know. Because I have two different controllers, and they both have this exact same issue. So, and I have also tried plugging this into other USB ports on my computer, and it's the same thing. So,
rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Okay, let's get back to the game here.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Okay, here we go. Now we can follow the goat scent. The goats in this game, as well as just like in Witcher lore in general, they're always made as dragon fodder or wyvern fodder, just to lure out the creatures.
Tracks. The nose knows.
Haha, the nose knows. I like it. Actually, isn't that a line from Persona? Because, the guy, oh my god, it's been a while since I played a Persona game. What was that guy called again? The guy with the big nose. Yeah, the nose knows. Alright. Here we have the goat.
Itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Hey, brother. Nice to see you again.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Ah, that's nice. Eskel is much more modest and caring. Oh, well, I mean, I can't say caring than Lambert, but Lambert probably cares deep inside, but Eskel just shows it better. Okay, so, how's Yennefer been trading ya?
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said,
One should not interrupt a lady.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
Okay, fair enough. But you're actually not all that bad looking.
Come on, you're a handsome guy in your own way.
Carol, please. Cut the crap.
It's a war scar.
Hear that? Incoming.
Okay. Oh, there's our forktail friend. Oh, is that me or is this forktail like smaller than all the others? I don't know. Something about it seems... maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Ow! Oh, shoot. Okay, okay. Don't mess around with the forky tail. Got it. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I fought one of these, so I may have forgotten how to fight it. And plus, I'm using the wrong weapon, so. See if Igni would do a good job. Yeah, not bad. Come on.
Damn it! It's taking off. Hit the wings.
Ugh. Still took a hit. I mean, the Quen protects me a little bit, but not quite enough. These big monsters, they are rather fierce. Do a lot of damage even through the Quen. Alright, so gonna chase after it now. Should be pretty simple. Yeah, seeing that is leaving a trail of blood behind.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Okay. And especially with Esco at our side too, this is not going to be too difficult, even if I make a lot of mistakes like I have been.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home.
Oh, God.
No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
You know, most people would just kind of brush that line aside from Geralt.
The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Sorry, I had to do that. That is so pretty. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, when Geralt said, Esco and Scorpion bound by fate, he's actually kind of referring to himself. Because because Esco just basically he invoked the law of surprises, right, by saving this knight in the woods, just the same way as Geralt. Now this is a little bit spoilerish from one of the Witcher short stories. It's from, I believe, from the very first Witcher book called The Last Wish. But what happened was Geralt actually saved what used to be, what is currently the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Emir. Back then, he wasn't known as Emir. He was known as the Urchin from of Erlenwald, which is weird because he wasn't even from Erlenwald. And Geralt saved him once, or was it his father? He saved? No, I'm pretty sure it was him. He saved him, and then he invokes the law of surprises and says, "You will give me whatever you see at home, or whatever you have, but you don't yet know." I believe that is kind of the rough translation. And yeah, so Emir, he didn't know that his wife or his girlfriend, whatever, was bearing a child. That child turned out to be Ciri. Ciri and Geralt are now bound by destiny because of the law of the surprises that he invoked. So that's kind of what Geralt was referring to when he said that Esco and Scorpion were bound by fate, because, you know, that's the same way he's bound by fate to Ciri. Okay, so I'm not even going the right way. The game, wait a minute. Why does it want me to go back? It probably wants me to, like, examine another blood splatter or something back here. Yeah, like one of these. Yeah? Can I examine this? No, I can't even examine it. Huh. Weird. Wait a minute. Come on. This one? Huh. Okay, I guess the quest circles on the minimap just weren't updating properly. Okay, so now we can keep going. Man, that is so pretty. I sometimes harbor these dreams about just living on the countryside, you know, near the mountains where I can have this view every day. But then I think about just like not having access to the internet or any kind of electricity, and then that just makes me sad and not want to do that. So if I could live in one of these kind of like areas in the world and still have full access to like power, plumbing, electricity, and, you know, just cell phone reception, which is quite a lot to ask for, to be honest, but not that much to ask for nowadays, I totally would. I totally would live in one of these secluded areas.
Fled to its lair, looks like. Might
Good.
want to look around
Means
some.
it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Okay, so gonna fight the forktail in here. Let's turn on the Witcher vision. It doesn't look so dark on my screen, but I know when I upload it onto YouTube, it becomes a whole lot darker. I think YouTube just has less contrast when it comes to, yeah, their videos and stuff when they compress it. I say they, but it's like an automated system. Alright. Still at the same health we left it. Give it an Igni. Certainly is no fire-breathing dragon. Okay, so if I remember properly, like, the only thing that forktails have that worries me is that one tail swipe, which is not even doing, so let's just finish it off. Oh, it's pretty easy.
Alright, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Okay, let's not be sarcastic with this guy. Let's just say let's ask why Yennefer wanted this thing.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Well, bothers us a little bit, but we've grown accustomed.
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
Oh,
was that?
God.
Nothing.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of resentment with all of the Witchers here in Cairn and Yennefer. More than just a little with Vesemir in particular, I think. Well, let's just press him a little bit, see if he has anything against Yen.
Something about Yen bothering you? Come on, grow a pair. Give it to me straight.
You grow a pair and admit she tricked you more than a few times.
That was then. Yen's changed.
Right. Fine, never mind. Let's go.
He doesn't buy it. Okay, very nice. And also there is a piece of the Wolf School set here. There it is. Enhanced Woven Gauntlets. And also, might as well loot this forktail. Alright. Very nice. Now we can go back. Return to Cairn. I stuck on... Oh, what the heck was I just stuck on? Alright. Oh, anything else in here? Oh God. No, I don't want the rotten flesh. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's go. Hey, look at that. Our horses are already here.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Okay, you're on.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself.
Good comeback.
First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Okay. Let's do a little horse racing. I'm still like totally not comfortable with the new horse controls. I guess they are better than what they were before. It's just, it takes a long time to get used to. Oh God, yeah, this is just weird. Come on, Roach, don't do that. Okay. Make sure I go the right way. I mean, this race in particular is not too bad. The course is outlined by that green line on the map. Sometimes during other horse races, you don't get that, and all you get are these little checkpoints that you're supposed to pass through. Miss one of those checkpoints, it's done. No recovering from that. Okay, I'm not sure if Roach's stamina will hold out. How do I even...
Slow now.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh God, there's no way to just canter? I have to be at a full gallop? How do I canter? Oh no! Okay, there we go. That should do it. Oh!
Come on.
Of course, I forgot. You had to beat him into this courtyard. Alright, Esco. You got me.
Go.
Got me this time. So it's totally
I could beat you
non-consequential.
riding a lame sow. Good one.
Underestimated you, or should I say scorpion. One fast mount.
And I overestimated you. If I'd known it'd be that easy, I'd have bet something on it.
Ah, don't gloat. We'll race again some other time.
Bet you next time. Thing is, I'll win.
Yeah, sure.
I will win because I technically won that one. I just turned the wrong way, as I always do. Okay, so we're done with that. So we've helped out Yennefer, Lambert, and Eskel. Actually, we can also help out Vesemir in this next little section because we have a side quest. If you remember from 2 episodes ago, we picked up Berengard's blade. Let's go ahead and talk to Vesemir about this, and I think we'll just do it right now before progressing with the main quest a little more. Yeah. Okay. Now, where's that Vesemir? Why is Geralt just getting stuck on random things today? It's not very witcherly of him. Okay. Oh, by the way, this thing right here on this desk, I'm pretty sure, okay, this is an Ekimara, possibly a catacomb. Oh, damn it, the quest auto-progresses? Okay, that's fine.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Okay, let's hear him out.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Okay, sounds good. Do it Vesemir's way first, and then if that fails, we would do it Yennefer's way. But I guess we can be on Yen's side for now. Vesemir's become a grumpy old man.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
Wow, that's a bit of a tantrum, don't you think? Okay, so what now?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Okay, serious discussion. I love how one of the responses, one of the things we could just say is, "What did I do now?" I love it.
Alright, what did I do this time?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Oh, jeez. How can we possibly deny that? Let's do it.
Or 3.
I'll hold you to that.
3? Geralt, come on. Oh my god. Oh, and he just slides his way across the floor. Very good, very good. Okay, here we go again, folks. Definitely not the first time. Not even the first time with Yennefer. Not in this game.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Okay. So apparently both of them heard the sounds that they were making upstairs, which is fine. Yennefer does have a propensity to be relatively loud when she does certain things. So, yes, I'm not just saying that because I think it's true, because I know it's true. It's in one of the books, and they described it in pretty vivid detail, actually. So, let's talk a little bit. Lambert?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caridin?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Oh, would you look at that? The best of both worlds. How very pragmatic.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
I don't know. Would you stick by the Witcher's code? Although, at this point, seeing what Lambert does on a daily basis, it's probably just Geralt's code, because Lambert's a Witcher and he doesn't really care about the code. What about you, Eskel?
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
How do you disguise that massive scar on your face?
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Well, that's okay. I don't know if that's a fairy tale for modern times. Well, okay, it is the modern times in the Witcher universe, but nowadays we don't really talk about tricking a vampire to suck the blood of a drug addict, in order to make the fight easier. That seems a bit more like a fairy tale for, I don't know, fairy tale times. Okay, so Geralt's adventures, we can talk a little bit about that.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right.
Pretty much.
Speaking of old friends,
Not really.
and plowing, how's Triss?
Oh, Lambert. Ooh. Damn, that is a good segue, though. Speaking of old friends, Novigrad and plowing. Oh, Jesus. Lambert, why you gotta be like that? Okay, 3 different responses. I'm really pissed, stop talking. The change the subject, or just casually, just be all alpha and just talk about it. I mean, obviously, the first one's is the funniest one. So, I mean, this choice has no consequence. So, I mean, let's do it.
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Damn, he got angry real quick.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer.
Oof.
To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Yeah, we all underwent that trial at some point or another.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
Yeah, he's probably older than basically everyone else here combined. How old is Vesemir, by the way? I don't remember. He's either in his 300s or in his 400s. If he's in his 400s, then he's definitely older than all of these people combined. Because, as far as I know, none of the 4 people here are over 100. I think Geralt is like in his early 90s or mid 90s. Yennefer about the same, maybe a little bit older. Yeah, they don't appear that way because, Witchers just age a whole lot slower than others, and sorceresses, well, they can control their aging process with magic. As far as Eskel, Geralt did say that Eskel is almost as old as him, so I would also wager in his 90s, and Lambert's probably a whole lot younger than the rest of them, so that's why he's kind of immature and, a little impetuous at times, but he's definitely the youngest Witcher here. And then there was the other Wolf School Witcher that I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, like Cohen. He's gone, but yeah.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Lambert especially.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I don't know why Geralt does that. He just slides out of the frame during the end of cutscenes.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
I'm sorry, Samovilla is a terrible name for a village.
That's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Okay, guess we're having a drink with the bros. Good thing Vesemir's not here. Alright, so a couple of options here. We're not going to go to sleep. We can only choose 2 out of the 3 of these. I know this because I have done this before. So, the thing is, we've already played... if we decide to play Gwent, we play Lambert. And I believe we already played Lambert back when we were doing quests in like Novigrad. And he gave us, I believe it was the Triss card after beating him. So there's really like no need to play him again, and besides, even if we didn't get the Triss card from back then, and we miss out on this one, then the card will become available like next to a bed somewhere here in Kaer Morhen, so it's not really missable. Which means we're just gonna talk about some of the other stuff. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna talk about some of the other stuff and skip Gwent for now.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Always use a fishing net.
Stay away from dangerous women.
Or that. I was going to go with the fishing net thing. Okay. Yes, he was referring to Yennefer on this one, so please lay off, Lambert.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, as soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine, leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
Okay, we're all drinking.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
Ah, the dragon. How very modest of him. not cold in here to me. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Have I ever chosen this option? Let's see.
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago, when the snow stayed around until Bellatane?
Mm-hmm. Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir is enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Did Lambert say the phrase "wooing the damsels" is jargon of the 12th century? As if that's any different going to the 13th century? Like, seriously? Pretty sure... Actually, okay, first of all, English as a language was probably very different back then. You know, that's like 900 years ago, 800 years ago. It's pretty crazy. The language has definitely evolved since then. But even if you assume that it's the exact same language that we speak today, that's probably a phrase that would have been spoken up until maybe even the 20th century. We don't really say it so much nowadays, except if you want it to be poetic, but still. Okay, let's have some fun then.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
I think that's true. Not for Eskel, apparently.
How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Oh, damn. Ooh. Okay. I'm pretty sure that has happened with Geralt. Even if it wasn't in a game or in a book, I'm sure that has happened. There we go.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
We got fist tech and jumped out of a lover's window. Yeah, I mean, that's a dandelion thing. That's so a dandelion. In fact, in Gwent, the dandelion card is literally him jumping out of the window of a lover. I think it's the girl's name is Vespula. We actually met her in this game. Yeah, so it was that event.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Man, these guys are so hammered. Lambert, you know I love you, man. You know that?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf.
Ah.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
This is amazing. When you're playing Gwent online, right?
Eskel, you drunk!
Let me just say this one thing. When you're playing Gwent online, every single card has its own voice. They have a voice line when you play it. And some of Lambert's voice lines are just basically... he actually spoke one of them just 10 minutes ago. Like, what was it? You're not like, careful you're not talking to Geralt, something like that. Yeah, he was saying that to Yennefer, because Yennefer was rude to Vesemir. And then another one was, don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. That happened last time. I would petition to add another voice line for Lambert that just says, damn, broke. That one is so amazing when he tipped over the wine bottle.
Out here.
Okay. Looking for Eskel without witcher senses.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Yeah. Yeah. Eskel.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
A whole lot of tracks. What is the Witcher good for, huh?
Eskel, chop, chop.
Chop, chop, Eskel. That's not what you say when you try to look for someone.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
That's what you say when you want someone to follow you. We should be saying Lambert, chop, chop.
Eskel, chop, chop.
I love it. There should be a button, a prompt on screen, kind of like they do in Heavy Rain.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
You know the whole Sean meme from Heavy Rain. We should be able to be like, Eskel, Eskel, where are you, Eskel? And just continuously press
Eskel,
that button.
Chop, chop.
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Oh, there's that goat.
Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Looks like...
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
My God, Lambert, please.
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up!
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's
57.
Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Ida Emian? Yeah, sure. I mean, that is a genius idea.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Okay. That could never be a Gwent voice line, but I wish it could be. That's like line of the game.
Alright. How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
We gotta do it, right? Yeah, we gotta do it.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Yeah. This is not
Sure
going to
brought a
end
lot of
well.
Crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
Yennefer's dress. Too bad we can't keep this after this quest. This is one of the most amazing moments in this game. Well, you know, this isn't one of the most amazing moments in gaming, period. What do we... Oh, yeah, we gotta put it on. Oh my god. Where is it? Wait, what? Is it? Quest item, of course. Because they're gonna take it away. Do I have to take off everything else? There we go. That'll do it.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking, get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Camille blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra spluther.
Wow.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one.
Ooh. Busted.
Go to bed. Now.
Okay. So, yeah, that one guy we were talking... I'm still not sure who he is, but clearly he was running away from the Lodge of Sorceresses and somehow confused Geralt, Lambert, and Eskel for sorceresses?
What a dream.
Because of the getup? Oh, God. That wasn't a dream, Geralt. That was all real life in a video game. Well, Vesemir's back. With no results to speak of.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Alright, so yeah, clearly Vesemir's method didn't work. Howling at the... Oh wait, no, they were not howling at the moon, but, you know.
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Alright, so we're going to be operating on Uma on this Trial of the Grasses table. It's like a Witcher table, whatever it's called.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
You mean they don't? Okay, let's continue.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
That's correct use of chop chop. Okay.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Okay. You know, you would just about understand why Vesemir would understand the intricacies of how Trial of the Grasses works. But how in the world does Yennefer know how it works? Did she ever experiment on witches? Oh god, you know, like, knowing her... No, she's not the kind. She's not the kind to do that. She performs experiments on herself in order to... as it was... Actually, was it explained? I don't know, but I'm going to explain it right now. She, more than anything else in the world, wants to be a mother to her own child. This is why Yennefer loves Ciri so much. Later on, when we do find Ciri, you kind of see the kind of maternity bond between the two of them, even though, obviously, Ciri is not Yennefer's child. The problem with becoming a sorceress is that once you do, the magical energy or whatever interrupts with your breeding cycle and it makes you infertile, kind of like how the Trial of the Grasses messes up the fertility of witchers. Like, they can't ever have children, right? But it's basically Yennefer's lifelong goal to try to reverse that process, keep her magical powers, but be able to become a mother. And she experiments in a lot of that kind of stuff. I don't know how the Trial of the Grasses has anything to do with that, but apparently she just knows. Maybe she read like one of Vesemir's old books or something. So yeah, we're about to see what happens with Uma over here. We gotta brew some potions and stuff, but we'll do that next time. So this has been a very amazing episode. I love this portion of the game. On the top of my head, I probably couldn't think of... Okay, I can think of maybe like one or two other moments in gaming that just like better than this. I mean, this is definitely the best moment in this game. Obviously, it's like kind of a joke moment, but okay, like the best joke moment in this game. Okay, also one of the only ones. There are several other moments in this game later on when we find Ciri that trump this scene emotionally, of course. But other than that, like in other games, we're talking probably I don't know, the ending to The Last of Us. That one is pretty spectacular. Man, I can't really think of any on the top of my head. Oh, right. I'm a big fan of Japanese RPGs. One of my favorite moments in any Japanese RPGs ever is Makoto's Awakening from Persona 5. If you don't know what that is, don't watch it on YouTube, because if you take it out of context, it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, but Maybe I'll talk about, like, in the future when I'm just doing some of my random sailing across Galaga again to collect those points of interest. I don't think I'm going to be streaming it, by the way, even though I was mentioning it a couple of episodes ago. I'll just do one on my own. I'll talk about, like, some of my favorite moments in gaming. That's going to be fun. Anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.